Hey everybody, it's Patty with Patty's Purse and Pounds. I know it's been a minute since I've done an update on budgeting. So I started this morning, with budgeting for October, kind of thinking about funds and income coming in and where I want to put them. So this is the Budget by Paycheck workbook, and this is the brand new version that she just sent out. So I'm starting with the month of October, and then I'll go from October to September. So kind of already decorated it. The stickers are from Life in Envelopes, which she does a lot of good, pretty cute stickers. And for those who are new, I've been using the Budget Mom Paycheck Workbook for about, I think this is going on 6 years. I'm going to have to take a picture of all my past books and put them on the community page so you can see them. And I like this way of budgeting because it's really taking your weekly, bi-weekly, whatever it is, whatever income you come in, and budgeting per paycheck, which to me in the last 5 or 6 years is a lot better than, frantically looking at your monthly bills and getting overwhelmed. You can still use the calendar, the monthly calendar on the first pages to track where your expenses lie, so you can know which paycheck will pay those expenses. But for me, because I get paid weekly, by putting it per week what is coming out of that paycheck, I'm able to put a little bit aside for savings, a little bit aside for groceries, etc., etc. So I know this looks a little different than what you've seen out there, but I get paid on Wednesdays. So I set my calendar up Wednesday to Tuesday, which from left to right for reading is just easier on my brain. And actually, whoever they is, says it's actually better, that people read from left to right. So I know when I get paid on the 1st, which is already next week, what is going to come out on that week. And then it's just easier for me to budget that way. So, I meant to put it here, but okay, that's okay. So then I went in this morning and I created a budget Excel spreadsheet, which I have. I do like a monthly Excel spreadsheet, and I put all my expenses there, my income. So I kind of cut this up just to print it here, print it and paste it here. But this is going to be just an overview, I hope, of my side hustle money. So what I do, my niche side hustle is that I am a recording secretary for several local towns in my area. So 1, 2, 3, like 4. Oh yeah, 4. So Wareham is one of the towns that I work in, and I haven't gotten paid for my past due as of yet. No, I know. I have not done that. I have not gotten paid that. So even if I got paid this week, like the 22, like 26 or 27, I'm going to count that as October income. And so I put this here as just an overview of where I would like to see my hustle money, and I'm going to keep it separated. I'm going to put all my hustle money in one account, and as far as bills, I have just Apple Music in that account that comes out. But my plan is to pay extra on PayPal credit card of $300, extra on Old Navy of $200, and then any variable expenses for the house is also going to come out of this my hustle money. So I'm planning on $100 for gas, $400 on groceries. We're going to New Hampshire the second week of October, so I'm planning $600 cash I will take with us, or at least have debited access to. $75 for Grace for Amazon. Amazon for household, I'm budgeting $75. Childcare, just an extra $125. Me personally spending, I'm budgeting $125. And these are the envelopes that I'm looking to, sinking funds that I'm looking to deposit these amounts in. Actually, put 100 here. In the month of October. If it's more or less, if I change my mind, etc. So Costco, BJ's, envelope 100, gifts 50, donations 40, 1 month ahead, 125. Max 60. Pool, hot tub, chemicals, 100. Travel to New York, which we go in November, will be 100. And Christmas, I'm going to start budgeting that, and I'll put 100 there. So this is what I'm thinking about budgeting, about my income sources and what's to come in. It might be a little bit more, it might be a little less, but I can give myself an idea. So again, $1,200 is the big one because I'm just waiting for past due from this town, $800 from another town, $200, and then currently for that same town will be $300. So I'm anticipating $2,700 extra in income. For my side hustle, my bills amount to $510.99. My expenses is $2,075, which are these here. My variable expenses. Let's put a variable up here. So somebody reads it, they're like, "Wow, that's all you have for expenses." No. So I think by having this here, I don't like the black and white necessarily, but by having this here, then when I'm doing my, paycheck budget per week or some hustle money, I can see where I want to put things and, etc. Usually in my last book in September, I use this column for my hustle money because most of my savings goals will come out of my hustle money. So I'm going to just put hustle money here, and I'm going to highlight that yellow because I want to use this column for hustle money. My husband and I do have, we have a couple of separate accounts, but we do obviously merge our money together. He gets paid every 2 weeks, and we put his money in the joint account, which covers the mortgage, and then and does cover some fixed bills. We need to get to a place where it can cover all fixed bills. And then I get paid weekly. Because I get paid weekly, I've always deposited into we had like one account into this one bank, but then he didn't like the bank, so okay. But so my inflow comes into this one bank, and I pay whatever's due that week, and then I also cover the variable expenses with my weekly paycheck. But I'm hoping that because I'm getting paid regularly from at least one of the towns, I get paid every 2 weeks, that I can, really count that. And I want to define it. I want to define and, I want to see exactly what's coming in for my hustle money. And if I keep it all in one account, I can do that. And I can pay these extra things, which is why I'm working so hard with my minutes. I hope I make sense. And if I don't, that's okay. It makes sense to me. Bye.